March 14th, guys. Beware the Ides of March. Do you know what that means? Anybody? It's some Julius Caesar stuff. Prophet told him to beware the Ides of March, which is March 15th. And that's the day he was assassinated. Anyways. So today's video, guys, I have tried to make 7 times. It may be this bloodworm moon. Anybody go outside and catch it? I think it said it was most predominant around 2:59 Eastern time, AM last night. So maybe that's what's going on. Guys, today's video is going to be on the 4mm Jacoje Curb, okay, at 26 inches in white gold, which will kind of show you some white gold. It'll show you the Jacoje Curb, which is a baby curb. Guys, the baby curb, Jacoje Curb, is one of my all-time favorite chains. I have had it in the 5.5mm, which there's a video in 22 inches. If I would have gotten that chain in 26 inches, I'd still probably have it. The truth is, guys, you know, if you've seen this channel, you know I get headaches. So for some reason, 26 inches, even at a heavier chain, like this one that weighs like 80 grams, is 6mm 18 karat gold rope in 26 inches. Doesn't hurt me as bad as that 24-inch concave that only weighed, I can't remember what it weighed, guys. I think it was like 36 grams. Anyways, this one weighs like 40, and I don't have any issues. So that's kind of why I do these reviews, so that you can see, well, this guy's 6'4", 245 pounds, and this 26 inch, if you're smaller, like Mike Hall from the Tried Truth, guys, this would look like all the way down here on him. He would probably wear a 24-inch, would probably look like this on him. Maybe even a 23-inch would look like this on him. So it kind of gives you, just without having to blindly go and purchase something, or, you know, make a mistake and buy something, and like, you know, this chain is a 26-inch. I sold the 24-inch. Again, shout out Jesse in Canada. One of my all-time favorite chains, my, you know, top chain of 2024. However, I knew that I was just going to sell it, and if I could find an 18 karat, I would get it in a 26-inch. I do not see them anywhere in 18 karat, and I really love the one from Link's Resale at 5mm. Guys, the Cuban and the Jacoje Curb, which we're going to talk about, are my, like, 2 of my favorite chains, okay? Like, all time. So when it comes to a Miami Cuban, even at this, you know, it's going to weigh more, and, you know, cost more is one thing, but right now we're talking about weight and does it hurt or whatever, or comfort, and I went for this. You know, I love the way that it looks. We're going to do a review on it, guys, probably Sunday. And again, I mean, it's a cross between like a flat curb and a baby curb and a Miami Cuban, and it just comes to the party, and I love it. So we'll talk about that then. Again, the Tried Truth, you guys check that channel out. Mike Hall, he has the 7mm and the 5.5mm videos. You should really check those out. There's also the Facebook group, guys. It's over 1,000 members. Shout out Alex, one of the administrators in there. Shout out Mark, who we call King of the Concave here. And again, guys, if I repeat some stuff, I've made this video 7 times, so I don't really know what was said in the last one or the other one. I don't do editing. I just turn this thing on, I record, and we go from there, okay? So today we're going to talk about this baby curb, Jacoje Curb. I did an unboxing video, but in case you guys weren't here or didn't see it, Jacoje comes in a FedEx box like this, and he always has the Jacoje box or links. They actually both come like this. And that, guys, and you're going to end up getting a box. Sometimes they're different colors. This is the standard OG, like, black box, okay? And I believe that this one said Deuteronomy 15:10, which, let's see, is what Deuteronomy, I think, is like the 5th book of the Bible in the Old Testament. So this, guys, is a baby curb. I believe online it says that the 26 inches are averaging around 34.5. This one weighs 35.4. It's 26 inch, 4 millimeter Baby Curb, 14 karat white gold. In fact, by my guy here, Logan. And that's what these look like, guys. All right. If you haven't seen one before. So, this chain, I put it on scales. I'm just going to let you know. If it says it weighs 35.4, it's going to weigh 35.4. It weighs 35.46 on my scales, okay? So, what do I think of this 4 millimeter Jacoje Curb? Well, I think it's a very, very subtle look. Again, the 7 millimeter, if you guys have seen that, it's one of my all-time favorite chains. 22 inch, I had it. I sold it to a guy named Chris Watley. Shout out to you, my guy. Super cool dude in the group. And the other one my dad has. It's 108.4 grams. So I have a real big love for these things. I think that they are just magnificent because I'm, again, see how that just glows. So the Baby Curb, if you guys know about a flat curb, it has like the wider links and stuff. These are way tighter links. It is almost like a Miami Cuban, in my opinions. I've had a lot of people ask, is that a Cuban? When I wear these, and I was telling them, no, it's a Baby Curb. And they're like, what's a Baby Curb? I'm like, it's like a Miami Cuban. It's, you know, so with that being said, I mean, I don't know if you guys can pick it. If it's dark in here, can you guys pick any of that up? When these come back in stock, they usually go out of stock immediately. And I know that Jacoje, people are like, well, he's out of stock of this or that. Well, you have to order a chunk of chains. You can't just order one or two, and they have to be in different sizes. So I understand, but the point is, I want you guys to be ready to jump on that when they're back in stock. Look at that. And again, this is 14 karat white gold. And one of my favorite things about them is because it's filed flat, and which Daniel Jewelry, guys, is my favorite for Miami Cubans. I haven't seen any that I like better. They do a real, it's not a traditional file. You can ask for that, but it's more of a flat, which just reflects any kind of light whatsoever. And that's what this does. And I just think that's freaking awesome. And so this right here has this is a 4 millimeter. And I don't know how well that's going to pick up. Maybe not at all. But it says Jacoje, and it has the Jacoje symbol, which is very appropriate for the Jacoje Curbs, if you want to call them that. And then the other side says 14 karat Italy. So 14 karat Italy on both sides here. Flip it over, Jacoje symbol, and the word Jacoje. Anyways, check this out again. If you guys, so the 4 millimeter, the reason I wanted to pick one of these up, guys, is, well, first of all, I was wanting to check out something in white gold. White gold was all I would wear in high school. In fact, Mark, I think last night I was asleep, but I saw your message. It was like, white gold, that isn't you, is it? And it was very much me. But the thing is, I wanted white gold and I couldn't afford white gold, my guy. So it was mostly silver. But that was just the style. And even up till about a decade ago, I was only white gold. I wouldn't wear yellow gold because I grew up. I just think white gold was clean and everything else. As I got older, I realized if I was going to spend that money, I wanted the actual gold look. I actually liked the yellow look. And I just came to more appreciate that. However, you know, especially, you know, if you can have multiple chains, there's nothing wrong with having some white gold in your collection, guys. Especially if it shines like that. I think it's super cool. Especially, I mean, some people say wear it in the winter. I think white gold looks good with hoodies. I think white gold looks good in the summer. So it just all really depends there. But it's got the extra big lobster clasp on it. So the 5.5, I'm thinking again, you know, should I get that in 18 karat and 26 inches? And again, that's why I do these videos, so that you guys can see. Because if I would have saw what that looked like on me or somebody like my size, then I would have been able to know right then, well, that's not going to work for you. Or even that concave curb, you know, hey, that's giving this guy headaches at 24 inches, but not 26 inches. Let's go 26. This is a 4mm. Jacoje Curb, guys. Let's step back here. So you still have presents. Check that out. Right? And that's what I wanted. It's weird, and this is crazy, because I feel like sometimes groups will, you know, it's kind of funny. Sometimes somebody will get something, everybody will get it, because they may be on the fence or whatever. Get what you like, wear what you love. But I was telling my wife, it's like I do like having the big chains because I do have a bigger personality. I'm a bigger guy. So, I mean, if we're wearing something thin, you better want it to be thin, you know, because don't be buying something and trying to have a big look and, you know, getting something smaller. And then, but it's real subtle. It's real chill. And I like it. So a lot of us, and Trevor from Hawaii, aloha, my guy, is that right? So, you know, he's talking about it. Caleb from the Tri Truth talking about it. It's like we all got on the same kick at one time. That, and you know, we're all about the same age. I'm about to turn 41, and you know, big chains are awesome, but it's like just having something on, something subtle, clean cut, classy. Now, guys, if you got something, a big old chain, listen, that's awesome too. I'm not dissing anything like that. I've had them, you know, maybe not 12mm or anything like that. I've had the 9mm Cuban, you know, biggest rope is a 7mm. But it's, you know, at this point in my life, I don't think this looks bad at all. Now, I'm gonna scoot up here. See, like that? So, check this out. You guys want me to 2-chain? That's why I went ahead. So this other one's that 5mm concave curb, and this one's the 4mm Jacoje curb. And there they are together. One's white gold, one's yellow gold. So let's check that. Again, guys, I don't edit, and I'm just bringing this thing closer to me, so I hope that you were able to see that. What do you think? Is it a good look? Is it redonkulous? So, I don't have any other Jacoje Curbs down here. I guess I could have compared it to a 5mm Cuban. But let's do this. Let's put this 4mm Jacoje Curb up next to this 5mm concave curb. Let's see. You guys want to see my special light? I know some of you TikTokers have special lighting. What's this? Oh, look at that. You know what I did? Turned the screensaver off the computer. It's high budget. I'm just like you guys. We're all in this together. So you got a 5mm concave curb on over here to the right, and then to the left, you've got this 14 karat. These are both 14 in white gold, guys. Can you see a difference in the links? Now, I've been told, I've never had a concave curb bigger than a 5mm, but I've been told once they get above that, the links start kind of separating more. But guys, if these two chains, and I mean, so the 5.5, there is no 5mm baby curb, but there's a 5.5. That jumps up in weight significantly, guys. I think the 18 karat was like 65 grams. So you're looking at like 60 grams, 50 something grams for a 26 inch, even a 14 karat. So this 4mm, not super far apart from that one, is it? Like size wise? See, these dip in the middle. So which one shines more, guys? Check out that baby curb. There is nothing like it, especially outside, I'm gonna tell you. And even the 4mm, booyah. I mean, it is shiny, okay? So let's try something else here. Now, I am going to throw on a standard diamond or flooded boss cross from Jacoje here, just so you guys can see. I think the 4mm chains on the standard size crosses or pendants are perfect, even in link chains. I guess it helps, guys, if you open the dang thing. But oh my goodness, Mark, first time putting on a necklace. How you doing, guys? Okay. First timer. So this is at 26 inches. So I was really into the 22-inch look for a little bit with the pendants, and you can even see some of my videos. And then I think 24 is probably my favorite, which 24 inches on me is going to be like 22 inches on some of you smaller guys. And then here's that 26-inch look. A little further back. My boobies are right here, so kind of help you know where we're at. And guys, the thing about a 4mm, now, the best thing about a Franco is that it just kind of slides through. Even on a rope, sometimes you may get a little, caught, but however, you guys see this. So sometimes if your chains, if your pin is not very heavy, you'll have this kind of look. Most of us prefer this. So I think that's super cool. And then if you, if you were to layer maybe, you had another chain up here. Ignore the one at the top by my chins. But if you had like a 24-inch with that, and there's a 24-inch and a 22-inch. Look at that. Maybe you guys are 3 chains. So that is going to pretty much wrap this up, guys. Look at but I want you to see, again, I'm in a dark room. It's dark outside. So what do you think, guys? Is a Jacoje curb or a baby curb, is that the way to go? It is definitely shiny. If you were to get a more traditional, even a 4mm, they may weigh close to the same in a Miami Cuban. I think the Cuban probably be a little more heavier. Just always remember, for the presence wise, guys, the 4mm is a great chain. You can't beat the presence of a rope. Okay, so a 4mm rope is going to look bigger than probably anything other than maybe a Byzantine. With that being, and I know that Figaros usually come out a little bigger, they look a little bigger. What do you think, guys? It's the way that we should go. And then, you want me to throw on this one just to, I don't know how this is gonna look, but let's just throw on an equal one. An even. This is let's just do it like that. So if you wanted to put a pendant on there and rock with that, I usually would try to pull that in there so that it would kind of, again, it's kind of hard to do, but you're moving around all day long, and when you come back to it, that'll look for you. Actually, I've had a 3.5 millimeter rope before, guys. I just purchased a 3.5 millimeter rope last night. There's one left in 26 inches and 18 karat. You guys should go scope that. And if you're looking for one, you should go cop that because it's at a great price, and you can use his code FIVE to get 5% off site-wide right now. Jacoje.com, 5 is your discount code, okay? Guys, I hope everyone has a really good day. Thank you for coming and watching. Again, took 7 or 8 times to make this video. I hope that it helps somebody. I hope that if you're on the edge, like again, these 4 millimeters are available on his site in yellow gold. The white golds are all sold out at the moment, but they'll be back. All the 18 karat is sold out at the moment, but it has been sold out, which just means that it will be back sooner than later. And guys, you can't go wrong with this chain. Okay, it's a really good chain. One of my, when it comes to Cubans and Jacoje Curbs and the concave, they're above everything except maybe I really do like the 3.2 millimeter heavy link. I've had it. I just think it's a perfect chain. I actually think that you can wear that one in solitaire, even if you're a big guy. I have, and it was cool. And then the rope chain is just my favorite of all times, I think. So because of the classic and how I was brought up, if I had no issues with no neck problems, anything else, guys, I would have one rope chain, and I would probably have a really nice Miami Cuban, and that would be it, okay? So, but if you don't want a lot of weight, or you're looking for a good price, or you don't have a lot of cash to go up, and it's like, man, it's the 4 really worth the 5, and it's just the Jacoje Curb, 4 millimeter, you don't have a 5, it jumps up to 5.5. You're really looking at, should you get that 3.5 or the 4 millimeter? My suggestion would be, just like Braden says, go up. This 4 millimeter, and because the 3.5, if you're smaller, I mean, I've seen it, I almost got it. Guys, they look great. They look very cool. However, the 4 millimeter is going to, even if you're a smaller person, it's just going to give you a little more presence. But again, so one thing I didn't talk about, I just want to go over, does it kink, okay? Because the first thing I do when I get a link chain is I do this, and I just kind of, some people it's not going to scratch it, guys. They come all together and they ship in so I do this. Does it kink? It has not ever kinked while I was wearing it, but when I was kind of, jerking it around, I got it to kink twice. Very easy to come out, just went like this, right out. Again, I've worn it, and I haven't had any issues with it kinking whatsoever. And I've had a 5 millimeter Cuban that you could sneeze and it would go, and so, it was like a chain with arthritis. It's just, but this one, I can definitely say, get it, you'd love it. That's my fan. I may die, I don't know. So you guys may never see this video. If you do, I lived. But much love to you guys. Remember to just, you either run the day or it runs you. Guys, be nice. There's a lot of hateful stuff out going right now in the world, especially in America. Nobody's innocent. Sometimes we're all guilty. Unless you're joking and it's all in fun. Like, cause I love comedy, and I don't care if it's dark comedy, light comedy, whatever. It's just, if everybody's getting made fun of, then everybody should be laughing. I hope. So just laugh at yourself, guys. Live and love, all right? So I will see you guys, I think Sunday. I'm going to do a review on this 26 inch and tell you how much I love it. Watch. Have a good day.